Hey there, I'm April Parker Jones from Tyler Perry's If Loving You Is Wrong, and you are tuned in to Let's Talk Girl Talk with Chris King and Chanel Scott. Peace.
All right, guys, we are back and we have Miss April here with us. Loving You Is Wrong.
Yes. Isn't she beautiful, guys? Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Thank
We're
you so
to
much.
have you here.
Thank you.
And we just wanted to have a conversation with you about the show. The finale is next Tuesday.
It's
getting
crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah, you're not gonna give us no tea.
Don't ask for no teas, no She got the tea. No tea, honey. The tea is tune in on Tuesday. How about that?
Oh,
yes. I'm like, y'all done threw some little spins.
That's Tyler Perry for you too, though. Tyler
It really
Perry.
is.
Yes,
You
I'm
already
like,
know.
okay, when I thought we had enough with the black baby and the
Oh no.
Like,
Oh no, honey.
and I can identify with your role.
Really?
Because that's what I want to talk about.
Yes,
I'm like, she ain't nothing to play with.
Okay. I like to hear this.
He said, now listen, she is not someone that you want to be asking questions.
It's true. It's
not
true.
want to put that out there. So we named this show If Loving You Is Wrong because we wanted to talk about that topic.
Okay.
Have you ever been in a situation to where you felt like, okay, if loving you was wrong, right?
How many can I count here? A few.
Even if knowing that it is wrong,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you don't.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, you know, I'm a woman, a middle-aged woman, so I have been through my share of loves that were definitely wrong. And even though I wanted them to be right, I knew deep down inside they were wrong. But, you know, you sometimes hold on to these fantasies that things will work themselves out. But then you have to realize, I got to take that step if I want what God has in store for me.
Right.
I got to take that
That's
step,
right.
take that leap of faith, so I can allow the Creator to work His magic, work her magic in my life.
Right.
So I got to get out of the way.
Okay.
So, and that just comes with look, experience and maturity and
Right.
age,
Right.
you know, and
Absolutely.
fearlessness. So, yes,
Absolutely. So
I've been in
how
that situation.
how did you prepare for this role? Because
Well, I have to say, for a lot of the roles that I've been in, I've had to prepare.
Okay.
I mean, because they're a lot different from me. So I've played a lot of doctors and military women and lawyers. But for this role, she's a lot like me.
I think she's a lot like all of us.
yes, I'm
I
like,
really
yes,
believe that. So with that being said, there was not a whole lot of preparation. Really, the voice that I feel like that I give Natalie is the voice that I have at home a lot of times.
Right.
Really the voice I use with my kids and my husband. So it hadn't really been a real big stretch. To be
Right.
honest with you. It's been so much fun though, and I feel like I get to color her with so much of who I am, with so many women who I know.
Right.
I use a lot of the people in my life to infuse and to create in this character. It's been a blast. I'm having a ball. I really am.
And we're having a ball watching.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm so glad.
Yes,
I'm so
I was
glad.
just watching I finished watching the show from last night today because I DVR it.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I got to get this last show in. And then I was like, oh my God, what am I going to talk to April about? Because they not threw a curveball on me
Like this.
with Randall. I'm like, what?
Oh, that's right.
I'm like, what now? What now?
Well, what now is right. We'll just leave it at what now and tune in on Tuesday because, honey, I know. But see, that's Tyler Perry for you. Tyler Perry loves to throw those curveballs, and he knows the formula to keep people coming back to watch to see how this all unfolds.
Right.
So,
Right. But you know what? No, I'm going to tell you now. Some people have lived throughout this show that in real life they would not have lived.
yes, some people have been, but definitely bulletproof.
Some
But,
people have definitely been bulletproof on this show.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here and I'm watching people sleeping with people's husbands and you know, and then they getting back together and people
somebody would definitely shut up.
Yes. Well, you know, Natalie's carried a blade in her purse on a couple of occasions, and she's not been afraid to use it either.
Well, would that be your reaction in real life, or is that more character?
Listen, that was definitely more character. As a matter of fact,
So you ain't cut nobody.
No, but did you have to hold back when you went and you approached her?
Well, I did have to hold back when I
Because I would have
her.
slapped her.
You know, fortunately, I have never had to have that experience in my life, but I would say probably some slaps would have ensued.
She said that with a serious face, y'all. Y'all did see that. She said some slaps would have been ensued.
Yes. But Natalie, she does fly off the handle a bit, and I think that's the reason why people can really relate to her. And she's a lot of fun because she does those things that someone really want to do. They may really want to cut somebody with a box knife,
right?
You know.
I think just watching you in that role, like, even though we know, like, Lucius, he's like so faithful and so good, but she was like, did you really do it? Like, and that, like, it made me think, like, you know in your heart, but the mind game.
Oh yeah, the mind. The mind will play some tricks on you.
The mind will have you thinking like he really did do that.
I mean, you know
in your heart, but you're like,
yeah,
I really do it.
Well, when you look at the whole situation with him having the whole affair with Randall having the affair with the neighbor, anything's possible,
right?
You know, I mean, because Alex comes from a very good marriage, and you know, Brad is so sweet. He's got the British accent. You know, you wouldn't think that she would step out, but
Alex would have been. I didn't want to call no names, but since you did,
I guess I brought it up.
You brought it up. Alex wouldn't even made this season.
See,
April, Alex would not have made this season.
Listen, this is a diehard fan right here.
I'm trying to tell. Look, my father.
Okay.
My father, if he don't watch no other show. I promise you, no other like drama and the shows that they have on now on TV.
Right.
He doesn't watch any of them, but he watched that show.
Really?
And he watched westerns. That's his thing, and wrestling.
Right.
But he watched your show.
So how did he start watching the show? Was it your influence?
You know what? No, I think he might have been flipping through the channels and he watched one episode a couple years ago.
The drama.
And then he was like, and then he was like, Chanel. And I said, Daddy, you watch that show?
I love it.
And so now he be asking me like, I know. Like, so who is the baby, black or white? I said, Daddy, you got to wait. You got to wait, Daddy.
Can I say hello to your dad?
Yes, his name is Gerald Scott. Go ahead and give him a
Gerald
shout.
Scott.
Hey, Daddy Scott.
Hey, Daddy Scott. Thank you so much for watching the show. Please keep tuning in.
And my mom said Natalie. My mom.
Show too.
Yeah, she loves you. See, she says Natalie.
Okay. Hey, what's your mom's name?
Her name is Jackie.
Hey, Miss Jackie. Hey, Mama Jackie. Thank you so much for watching the show.
My sister right there, look, loony.
The whole family. Thank y'all.
Now, my question is, like, coming from, I used to be a housewife, and now I'm a woman on the move. So I want to ask you, how is balancing, full-time actress and family? You got the kids, you got the husband.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you for advice right now.
Oh well, bless you. It takes teamwork.
Yeah.
It really does, because I need help.
Right.
And fortunately, I get help from my family. My daughter who's here, she's 18 and she's so awesome.
Is so precious.
She's such a beautiful soul, and she helps me out a lot and allows me to have that time that I need for myself at times, because I have an 8-year-old daughter too. And then I got this awesome husband who gets it. We actually met in New York doing a play together, so he's an actor too. Along with his fitness business, he's an actor too, so he understands how it all works out. He understands that it is a balancing act. So I would just have to say teamwork.
Yeah, it's nothing like a supportive husband or just family all together.
Right, that help you balance that whole thing. I think I saw a picture of him with just your daughter. No, it wasn't. I was at this, it was a sponsorship program not too long ago, and Joel Rush.
Yes.
Who
I
love in person.
Isn't he awesome?
But I'm like, oh my God, my father was like, well, is he nice? I said, Dad, he is so, it's like night and day.
And
like,
handsome.
It just goes, and Joel is a praying man.
Yes, he's
Joel is a praying man.
He is.
And so to watch his character on the show and then meet him in person, I was just like, you are an amazing actor.
And yes,
because I'm looking at
really
you.
It really is, and I have to say, just about not just about everybody in the cast is not like their characters in that way. They're all really, really nice people, grounded, and who understand, who get it. So yes, Randall is actually a sweetheart.
He's a nutcase.
They're good actors.
Yeah, one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet. Yeah, it's been great.
But I saw your husband there. I believe he was there that night with your daughter.
Yeah, and both my daughters.
Okay. And so they was my publicist. I was with my publicist. She said, "That's April's husband right there." And I said, "Oh, okay."
Yep, I couldn't make it that night, but yeah, so he gets it, you know, and we kind of pick up the slack when one person is, you know, needing that help. We're there to.
Well, what about the love and relationships part? Because this is love and relationships.
How do you keep the spice
How do
going?
you keep the spice and the dating and staying connected?
Hennessy? What? Mia?
I was not ready.
Okay, no, just kidding. No, not tone down on that, really.
I don't do the brown. I don't do the brown.
So, how do we keep the spice? I think we just keep remembering why we fell in love in the first place, and that's because we're friends.
Right.
You know, we've always been friends, and we've been with each other since neither one of us had anything. So to watch,
That's how you know it's real.
Right.
so to watch each other grow and blossom and finally come into who they are and the power that they possess. It's just really fascinating. It's magical to see that growth in somebody who's your friend, who you care about, and so yeah, I think that's what we do. Kind of remember where we started and where
Are we
are.
dating often?
You know what? We are dating more now because my oldest daughter is 18, so she can stay at home with 8-year-olds.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, in-home babysitter.
Stay-at-home babysitter.
Yes,
So now we can take those date nights, which is so much fun,
Right.
and that definitely keeps the spark.
Yeah.
Keeps the sparks flying for sure.
I know that's right.
I know you're a Carolina girl, and I'm a Carolina
You
girl.
are North
Yes,
Carolina or South Carolina?
North Carolina.
Oh, yes.
You're from Durham, right?
Georgia.
30 minutes from you.
From Henderson?
I'm from Henderson, yes.
Born and raised?
I was born and raised, so I was born in Henderson, and I lived in New Jersey. My mother's from New Jersey, my dad's from Henderson. But I finished high school in Henderson.
In Henderson, okay.
Yes.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Southern Vance. I went to Vance for 1 year.
Yes.
I went to
I
Southern
heard,
Vance.
yeah, I went to Hillside.
Okay. I know Hillside.
I know you do.
Hillside was a ball. Because I play basketball.
Me
I'm
too.
gonna let this romance continue without me.
I know. Oh, no. Listen, I played,
Yes.
but I have to say I set the bench most of the time.
You did? Me too.
I just love the sport. I just love the sport so much. But I played for Hillside for a couple of years. And then so Hillside. The cool thing about Hillside at that time, it was an all-black high school.
Yes.
It was like one of the last
But
all-black high schools.
the girls and the guys team, they won the state championship.
Oh,
Like they
yes.
was all when they came, you was like,
Yes,
Might as
yes.
well just
Just
get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I had a blast at Hillside.
Yes,
oh,
I know all
loved it.
about Hillside.
Oh yes, I've heard of Vance, Southern Vance.
Central,
Yes. I went to Central.
You went to Central?
I did.
Okay.
I'm an Aggie. Oh, no, excuse me. Oh my God, I'm not Aggie.
Did you
Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm an Eagle.
Leave that up.
Edit that.
Edit.
I'm an Eagle. So I went to Central from '94 to about '96. I didn't finish.
Okay.
I decided at that time to move to New York and
Wait a
pursue a
minute.
career in theater.
Now I got it. You said middle-aged woman, and then you just said you went to Central.
Yeah.
Now, because I was in school from '92 to '97, and I
Okay.
just don't consider myself.
Middle in a great way.
Okay.
On the other side of being totally awesome and just super empress warrior queen.
Right.
Yes.
Amen.
Okay. So you were saying you didn't finish, and what was the next step?
Well, the next step
Tell me about
was
that.
the next step was I did two years. I majored in theater. I did this one woman show in college, and my professor at the time was like, "April, you got something special. You got this." So I felt motivated at that time to leave school and move to New York and pursue a theater career. So I got a chance to live in New York for almost 8 years.
That was great.
It was
So-
great. It was great.
For the
New York.
listeners who aspire to be an actress or an actor,
Okay.
you went to New York because people say I went to New York and now you're this amazing actress.
Oh, thank
Give us
you.
a little bit, because I want to hear practicality here.
Right.
Like what happened? You went to New York and what happened?
Because it's not overnight.
Yeah.
Let me give you a quick snapshot of practicality. So my dreams of being this awesome Broadway actress, I got pregnant my first year in New York, and with my beautiful 18-year-old daughter.
Hey, girl.
Yes, which was such an awesome blessing. But if anybody who's a mom knows that being a mom requires a lot of responsibility, so my plans didn't go as I had expected. So I did a little theater here and there. I didn't study as much as I wanted to because I was mothering and parenting. So I had to end up moving back home to Durham, North Carolina. I had to move back home with my mom, with my daughter, and staying in my old room again, and at that point I'm almost 30 years old, and here I am, Mama, can I come back home?
Right.
Right.
It happens.
it
With my
happens to
tail
me.
tucked between my legs,
That
like,
happens to
oh,
me.
here goes
Yeah.
and then I met Jay, my husband, I ended up going back to New York to do a play that I had done before in New York off Broadway called Plenty of Times, a 2-character love story. And Jay ended up being the other actor. And we fell in love at the first rehearsal.
How
and
romantic!
Stop it! Trust me, it's been work, but it's been great work. And we have been together ever since. And we decided at that time, after doing the play again, you know what? Let's move to Los Angeles and really give this thing one more try. Let's really pursue.
He was like motivated.
Oh yeah,
yes,
like,
purpose driven.
Purpose driven.
Yes.
That's when you know you're equally yoked.
Yes.
When somebody sees that, he always goes, I saw that diamond in the rough, you know, and I appreciate him for sticking with me. He's been really patient.
Yes.
But yeah, we decided to move to Los Angeles to pursue film and television.
Okay.
And fast forward 10 years later. Here I am. So but trust me, I've been toiling away at this thing, at this Hollywood, dream. It's not easy.
You gotta stick with it.
It's not easy,
Yeah.
honey. I have to say, to me, being in this industry is like being in a faith-based industry because you really don't have any control over your next job. You have to rely on that faith. You have to rely on your ability. But for me, I have to rely on a higher power to keep me motivated, to keep me in this thing. Like, wait a minute, you can't give up just yet.
Right.
So
it's at that moment when you feel like you're about to give up that your biggest blessing comes.
Right before I booked it, I'm sorry to cut
You
you
took
off.
this. That was my next question. So go
yeah,
ahead.
right before I started, I booked this awesome job on If Loving You Is Wrong. I was braiding hair and babysitting full time.
But you didn't give up though.
And I wanted to.
What were you doing right before this role? That was my question.
Yes, I was nannying. I had 3 girls under the age of 5 that I was nannying at the house. I was braiding hair when I could. I made me some little business cards. I got certified as a personal trainer. I was toiling away. I was still auditioning and working parts here and there, but it wasn't ever that big break. I mean, this is my big break.
This
of
is
Loving
a
You
huge
Is Wrong.
It
It's my
is.
first series regular role.
Yes, it is amazing.
Yes,
Yes.
and it took 10 years, so it's not an overnight thing. So all your listeners and viewers, look, if you have a dream, if you got something that you really are passionate about, just continue to persevere.
Amen.
Quitting's not an option.
And from one black woman to another, I'm proud of you.
Yes,
And we appreciate your work and enjoy it wholeheartedly.
Thank you. I'm having a good time.
Now, before we wrap up, you want
Okay.
to tell everybody where they can, what you have coming up, where they can find you, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Well, what's going on is every Tuesday night, If Loving You Is Wrong comes on the OWN network. You got one more episode.
Yes.
The big finale.
Yes.
Yeah, this coming Tuesday. This Tuesday at 9. If you want to follow me on social media, I'm at _Parker Jones, April Parker Jones on Facebook. And I also got a chance to work on this awesome project in Los Angeles this summer called The Last Ship. It's a military show on the TNT network, and it won't be out till next year. But I play a character totally unlike Natalie, so you'll have
Wait to see
yeah,
that.
you'll have a lot of fun watching.
And when does that air again?
I'm not quite sure, but sometime in 2018, I'll keep you posted so you can let your listeners know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
Well, guys, that's gonna conclude our show. Before we go, guys, we just wanted to let you guys know. First of all, I wanted you guys to follow Let's Talk Girl Talk on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's Let's Talk Girl Talk Live, and on Twitter it's LTGT Live.
GT.
That's a hard one.
Yes, and you can find your girl Chanel Nicole Scott on all social media outlets: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yes, and follow me, girl, Chris King at Lovesick, LUVVSYC. That's Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you so much for being here.
Pleasure.
An honor.
An honor. I'm so
Yes.
excited. Yes.
Thank you.
I was so nervous, but this is so cool.
It was fun.
Great.
Until
I'm so
next
proud
time,
of y'all.
guys, we'll see you next week at 7 p.m.
Peace.
Thank you.